it looked like this was maybe the first practice this spring where it looked like the defense really eliminated the big play and did a great job.
Yeah, I thought they did. Early in the first team period, I thought the offense hit, really the one big deep ball there to Curse and just missed another one to James Johnson. And then after that, I thought our defense really settled in, and they did a nice job of, eliminating the big play and getting after the quarterback and creating some second and third and long situations, which enabled them to get off the field. They did a nice job.
Are you seeing some things with Von Zell and Quentin, kind of that combination? Are they kind of coming together and is really come? Because it seems like they're getting obviously a lot of reps.
Yeah, they are.
Being out.
They're getting obviously quite a bit of reps, and there's moments of them both really doing some really good things. I think Quentin, specifically has done some nice things. There's a couple plays today. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make the play, but he's done some nice things. I like the fact that I think Q's competitive nature is a lot higher, and as well as Von Zell, that the understanding that when you really got to compete, to win the one-on-one battles, to play real man-to-man coverage, which we want to do more of, and I think they both just keep getting better.
Right. And it looked like with the live situation with the penalties and whatnot, especially like the last one with Cavario on the spike or on that very last play?
I don't know. I think our guys were just having fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about that one. I was concerned about some of the other penalties earlier.
It seemed like there was some offensive pass interference.
Yeah, there was a couple of those. We didn't have one all year. We got two called on James Johnson today, so we'll see why that occurred.
Mark Schlereth is out here doing some stuff with your clinic, and then he's out there instructing the Toller. What does he bring? How nice is it to kind of get a guy like that to come out?
Well, I thought what was good from Schlereth's point of view is, one, to speak at our clinic and to offer some great insight to the coaches, and then two, he had an opportunity to come in the team meeting and speak to the team about what it means to be a great teammate and why championship teams are able to accomplish what they've accomplished. And obviously, with Mark, having 3 Super Bowl championship rings, and he has a vast array and knowledge of what it means to win championships, and he's been part of it. He's been able to share it with our guys. Well, when you miss an offensive line meeting, I think the other offensive linemen don't take very kindly to it.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't know if this was asked, but during that period at the end, it looked like the defense played pretty well.
They really did. Early on, the first team period, I thought the offense did a really nice job and hit one big play and probably should have had another. We didn't make the play on the ball. And then I thought in the last team period, our guys defensively settled down and were able to create some plays on 1st and 10 to put the offense in some second and third long situations to where the defense is able to get off the field. And so that was obviously very encouraging. The last period, the one thing that bothered me a bit was just that there was quite a few flags, and there's holdings on both sides of the ball and different things that, we wish we were playing a little more smooth football, and line up properly and play and eliminate the penalty flags.
Do you feel any better about the defensive line now than you would have, say, 3 weeks ago, given who's not there or whatever?
No, I think they're playing hard. They're playing well. They're moving around. So at the end of the day, it's better for all of them. They're learning more positions. They're understanding how the things interchange and how things work together. So at the end of it all, at the end of spring, we'll be better for it.
I noticed Everett doesn't have a boot on anymore. Is he progressing?
Yeah, he's doing. Yeah, his rehab is coming along the way we're hoping.
Steve, does camp shift into a different phase here for the final 2 weeks?
Well, obviously our installation is minimal to none now as we head into the final 2 weeks. It's about refining. It's about fine-tuning, more attentive to details, understanding nuances and calls and schemes, and taking that next step. It's not just about learning. Now it's being able to play fast and understand what we're trying to get done.
Do they hit a wall at this point, or do you have to kind of push them through a little bit?
I don't know. I think they appreciate coming out and practicing and playing football. To think these guys work so hard all year, and they get 15 spring practices to show who they are, and then they get 12 to 13 games in the fall to show who they are. So I don't think they're hitting the wall at all. The way our schedule's set up, they're pretty fresh every time we come out.
I'm going to say that it seems like with every other day, it probably would help with that.
Yeah.
Greg Walker, okay? Taking off.
Yeah, he kind of hyperextended his elbow a little bit. He should be fine.
Are there any defensive linemen, other than Cameron maybe, moving over? But is there anybody there that's really having a good spring at all?
Well, I think Talia keeps getting better and better and better. Cameron, obviously. I think Alameda's getting better. His weight keeps going down, so he's playing quicker. So I'd say all 3 of those guys, right off the top of my head.
What do you think? Alameda, I think he's 350 or something like that.
Oh no, he's down. He's about 3. I think he's 330 now. Yeah, so he's getting his weight down. Got to get him to 320.
Is anyone emerging from that battle with Matt Houston and Alvin Logan?
I think it's somewhat of a stalemate. You know, I think they each have their moments of doing things, some nice things, and others struggle in some other areas. I noticed Alvin doing a couple nice things today, so we'll see.
Could you see, based on situations, of maybe using certain guys because of their strengths?
Well, sure. You know, we even looked at actually Alvin today at some of the defensive end spot. We did some 3-4 stuff today, so you could see them both out there.
Backup middle linebacker, anybody emerging there at all?
No, we got 2 young guys, a redshirt freshman and a true freshman that are still finding their way, you know, and it's going to take them a little time.
How about that linebacker core in general, though? That third spot filling in with the 2 experienced guys, are they kind of, how's the chemistry with that?
Oh, I think it's great. You know, Mason and Court are so bright, and they understand what we do so well that, you know, they can bounce around and play different positions. That's why Jordan Wallace can go in and play with them, or a Victor Burnett can go play with them, or a Matt Houston or an Alvin Logan. You know, because those guys can slide around. They're so bright, they can play anywhere. Great guys.
Thank you.
See ya.